Unit 4 Symptoms, Symptoms and Injuries. Vocabulary 1. Complete the text about emergency rooms with the words in the box. Why do people visit ER? The most common reason is for an injury. In most cases, strain, contusion, or sprain. The second most common reason on the list is seeing some symptoms of either chest or abdominal pain. People are also frequently brought into ER with respiratory problems. Completed sentences about the patient's injuries and symptoms with the correct form of the words in the box. 1. Aisha is cold a lot and having difficulty breathing. 2. Sandeep has pain in his chest and feels dizzy. 3. Desir is bleeding heavily from a bad cut and is worried about infection. 4. Jasmine has a bad stomach pain. Twice I gave her milk, but she was sick almost immediately. 5. Winston's shoulder and wrists are very swollen and painful. He banged his heart and still feels dizzy and nauseous. 6. Jackson fell off his bike and has cuts and bruises on his right arm. Medfrost Hospital. Patient record. Mr. Daniel is 54. He has pains in the chest and is suffering from shortness of breath. The pain is located in the center of the chest and radiates down his left arm and up into his face. The pain usually lasts for around 3 minutes. The pain began when he was at his workplace. The patient works in a supermarket. The patient is suffering from the attack for 2 months. This is third attack. He is also suffering from problems with his breathing. The pain improves when he takes painkillers. He is worried about the condition. He thinks stress makes his condition worse. Activity A. These patients have common respiratory injuries. Complete the dialogues with the nurse training. Then in ER, use the question forms from 4 and 6 to help you. 1. Nurse. Can you tell me how it happened? Ahmed? Ahmed? I don't know. I was playing really well and then I slipped and fell. Nurse. How many times has this happened? Ahmed. This is the first time. Nurse. That's her when I touch her? Ahmed. Ah, yes. It's really a sure. Nurse. On a scale of 1 to 10, how bad was the pain? Ahmed. 5 I was. Conversation 2. Nurse. Oh, that looks painful. Tell me what happened. Vicky. I was just doing my kickboxing class at the gym. Nurse. Do you have any other symptoms? Vicky. I'm not sure. What do you mean? Nurse. Dizziness or nausea, for example. Vicky. I feel a little sick. Listening for Activity 33. Kylie Jenkins is attending an asthma clinic run by Nina, a practice nurse. Listen to the dialogue or the sentence true letter T or false letter F. Correct the false sentences. 1. The patient has suffering two asthma attacks this week is false. 2. The patient was playing tennis with his cousin when he had the last attack is false. 3. The patient attack lasted about 10 minutes is false. The patient the patient's best friend is also asthmatic is false is his cousin. Number 5. The patient is going to practice how to use his inhaler correctly is true. Activity 6 imperatives. Use the verbs in the box to complete the instruction the practice nurse gives Kylie in an emergency. Call, continue, lay down, support, repeat, sit, take. First, sit down at the table. Then lie down. Then lean forward slightly and put your arms on the table. Next take. Next take up to 6 puffs of your inhaler. Call an ambulance after 6 minutes if your symptoms don't improve. Then continue to take your inhaler every 6 minutes for a maximum of 6 puffs. Finally, repeat this step if your symptoms begin again. Subnotes. Subnotes are documents that notes use record information about a patient. A subnote has 4 parts: subjective, objective, assessment, and plan. The subjective is what the patient says about his or her problem. It is the symptoms the patient or the patient family describes. The objective is what the nurse sees or observes at the time. It is the symptoms that the nurse can see, feel, hear, touch, and measure. The assessment is the nurse's summary of what the patient's immediate medical problems are. The plan is what the nurse plans to do to treat the patient's symptoms and help with the problem. Patient name Nancy Sussman, DOB 14 October 62. Record number FN 967 PPK. S. Subjective. I have been overweight since the birth of my twin daughters in 201 and I get frustrated trying to diet. My 25-year reunion is next year and I literally like to lose some weight. NKDA NKA objective weight is 95 kilograms. Height is 1 meter 60. IBW ideal body weight is 1115 kilograms. Cholesterol 255. BP blood pressure is 120 over 75. Assessment obese at 183%. IBW hypercholesterolemia. Plan is long-term goal. Change lifestyle habits to lose at least 27 kilograms over a 10 months period. Short-term goal: clean to begin a 1,500 calorie diet with walking 30 minutes per day. Instructive PT on lower fat food choice and smaller food portion. Client will keep a daily food amount record to review next session. Follow in the 1 week. Signature Nina Farrell.